Hi, 3rd through 5th grade. We are going to do a sea landscape. The positioning is a little different for this one, but it's actually a really easy drawing, but it does have a lot of steps. So all you need is a paper, pencil, eraser, and let's get started. So on your paper, we're going to do it horizontally. So notice it's sideways. Some of you kids call that door. I mean window, not door, okay? So first we're going to start with our horizon line a little above halfway in our picture. Try not to use a ruler. The more you do this, the better you'll get at it. Even mine is never perfectly straight, but it's good enough. Okay, we're going to do distant mountains, hills, whatever, or it's maybe another island. You decide. All right, there's my distant thing, and here is the sea, but the sea, we are standing at a weird angle, so we're not going to just do a typical. Okay, so I just kind of did that. Now I'm going to have a little hill on this side. This will be like a grassy hill. So I have the mountains, the horizon line, the ocean wave line. This will be sand, and this is a little hill. We're going to do a palm tree coming out of it. So I'm going to do the bottom of the palm tree first. Then I'm going to do a line. Now, obviously, the palm tree isn't as big as the mountains. This is perspective. This palm tree maybe is right where you're standing. So it's going to appear to be larger than everything else, but it's not, all right? So, okay, we got our palm tree. Let's erase the line of the water going through it. And then we're going to add maybe our coconuts at the top. Erase anything going through those coconuts. And add your leaves, your palm leaves. Oh wait, erase anything going through it first.
Try to go as far.
Okay, now erase any lines going through any of these leaves. Inside the leaf, you can add a little line in the center. Maybe we can add some details for our tree. Our water, we can add, remember, if it's farther away, it's skinnier, so we're not going to see like the wave crashing line here, not much, but we can make it bigger and bigger. And bigger as it comes here. So this will be like kind of the white soapy area of the wave crashing. Maybe we can have some ripples in the water. If you want some far away clouds. Is it a sunset? Why don't we do this one at a sunset? That would be nice. Maybe the sun is setting. If the sun is setting, we want to have a sun reflection right there. And then we can do areas of that sun rippling through the water as well. And I'll talk about that during the coloring portion. Okay, so this is our drawing. You can add dots for your sand if you want to, but you don't have to. Okay, this is the drawing. We're going to start with the sky. If it's a sunset, we would like to have maybe some red, orange, and yellow. Out of these three colors, which one's darker? Red, yes. Which one's the next darkest? Orange, yes. Next one, yellow. We want to have a smooth transition. Starting with the red, don't go over the clouds. I'm going to do one little portion, then I'm going to pause. So watch me do one portion. There's no sharp lines. I'm barely pressing with this red, okay? And then I'm going to switch to orange gradually. I'm going to go over that red a little bit with the orange at where they meet. So you can have like a combo color of red-orange. Then it'll just be orange by itself. And then you switch to yellow. Again, you want the yellow to go over the orange a little bit where they meet. And then switch to yellow. I'm going to do this across my sky, but I didn't want to take up too much time. So do that across your sky, skip the clouds for now. So I finished the sky, not the clouds, just the sky. I did the sun yellow, but I'm going to lightly put in orange at the edges and soften it into the yellow. I'm going to do the same thing, but look how I'm doing it for the water. Left to right, kind of staggered. It is not perfectly circular like the above sun. And I'm going to do ripples of the yellow in the water as well. We're going to add turquoise and stuff in a minute. And ripples of orange for the sunset reflection in the water. All right. For the hills, since it's night, you definitely want it to be dark. I'm going to first fill it in all with light brown, and then I'll tell you what else to do. Okay, so now that I've filled it all in with light brown, I'm going to darken the bottom of each hill. I want it to be specifically very dark towards the bottom and then kind of be medium, and then you can leave it light at the top. And you're going to do this all the way across. I'm going to pause and finish mine. So there's the hills. I have light, medium, dark. Smooth transition. You don't want stripes. As for the clouds, first fill it in with light gray. And then darken the bottom. So, to do a large area of color for one area, you could break your crayon in half and use the side. So I'm going to lightly fill in all the water right now with turquoise. I'm going to just go around the sunset area carefully for now. I'm going to go very light towards the water where it breaks. And do this across the water. Okay, now that I have it all filled in lightly with turquoise, I'm going to do it darker towards the bottom, medium in the middle, light at the top. So I'll do a little patch here, just so you see what to do. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to do this area darker. And then smooth, get into a medium. And it's already light. So you see, dark, medium, light. Do that throughout the water. Okay, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so now I have the ocean in. Oh, I forgot to go into here. It's better if you see me do it. Okay, so now there's no sharp angles here. This is just like it's a glare of the sun. That's it. It's just a shadow. Okay, for the sand, I don't have a mustardy color, as in like a Dijon mustard. So I'm going to mix brown and yellow. I'm going to first do yellow lightly. So I filled in all the sand with a little bit of yellow, but that's not really the realistic color of the sand. So now I'm going to lightly go over it with brown, very lightly. Okay, so I used the side of my brown and went over the yellow like that a little bit. I recommend doing it a little darker towards the bottom to again create the illusion of perspective, that it's closer And it's also farther from the sun. There's lots of reasons. Okay, next step. Let's fill up the tree trunk with medium pressed brown. Since the sun is on this side, I'm going to darken the left side. And I'm going to darken the bottom. I'm going to do medium in the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to go back and put those lines in. All right, I don't know, coconuts, we can do it brown and maybe a little gray. Okay, green. Let's lightly put in green for now, for each leaf and the grass. Okay, now that I have that in, I'm going to go over the lines with pressing the green a little harder. I'm going to darken up the bottom of each leaf, like this, the part that's away from the sun. I'm going to darken up the bottom of the grass. I kind of forgot and pressed hard here, but we can make it even dark. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Oh, the wave lines. So if we did put any waves, you want to kind of go over it, press darker. Okay, that's your picture. I hope you enjoyed this. Here, I'll hold it up so you can see a better view of it straight on. All right, kids, I will see you again next week. Have a wonderful week.